Okay, welcome guys. Welcome to our half hour of power. We're gonna do half hour of yoga. I'm setting my stopwatch because I tend to get a little carried away. We are going to do some hardcore challenging poses in amongst some fast flowing vinyasas. Okay? We want to get our yoga done today, but we also want to get a bit of a workout done. If you're doing this in the afternoon, congratulations for being able to get this done in the afternoon after a long day, but you're going to sweat out all the negativity from your day. And if you're doing it in the morning, good job for getting your day started like this. You're going to get those endorphins flowing and you would have gotten your workout. So whatever else happens during the day happens, right? It doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to start on all fours. Okay, starting with our warm-up. Abdominals engaged from the very beginning. Okay, that supports your lower back. Tummies are in tight then. We're on our hands and knees. Let's inhale, lift the chest. And as we exhale, let's round through the back. So starting with a flowing cat's breath. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, curl through the back of the body. Inhale and lengthen. Tummies in nice and tight all the time. Exhale and round. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and round. So from here, we're tucking the toes under. We're lifting the knees off the mat, lifting the hips up. Coming into our first down dog. Okay, so the hamstrings might well be a bit tight in our first down dog. Let's pedal the feet out. So just pushing one heel down after the other to help the hamstrings and the back of the legs begin to warm up. All right, send both heels down. We're going to lift the left leg up into the air. It doesn't matter how high you go, and remember, of course, that standing leg is still hold, so take it easy. But we're starting with the dog splits. We're going to come up on the ball of our standing leg, shift forward into more of a plank, and bring that lifted knee in for a plank crunch. All right? So working through the abdominals. Here we go. Let's flow between these two. Dog splits, plank crunch. Dog splits, plank crunch. Of course, squeeze the glutes right here. Squeeze your abs right there. All right? Let's do a couple more. One more like this, and then we're going to come to our plank crunch and hold. All right, tummies in nice and tight, lifting the whole upper body, keeping it lifted and tall. Squeezing that knee in and really crunching through those abdominals. All right, keep crunching until you actually step that left foot forward. Okay, starting off in a lunge. Remember, in our lunges, this knee is over the heel or behind it, not out over the toe, okay? That's too stressful on your knee. Let's inhale, come on up. We're in here in a standing crescent. So the back heel stays lifted. The upper body is nice and tall, not going into a back bend right now. Just lifting up into a nice tall standing crescent. Let's inhale, lift up through the hips a bit. And as we exhale, let's sink those arms down. So nice wide arms, big sweeping movements help us make sure that the body gets fully warmed up. Okay? Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale and exhale. So really focus on that breath, okay? That helps us warm up as well. Let's have one more time. Inhale, lift. Now as we exhale, release the arms. Let your back heel sink down into the mat now, perpendicular to the front. Still lunging a bit in this front leg. We're going to straighten it out now. All right, inhale, lift those arms up. And as we exhale, let's fold forward. So the legs are in a bit of what I call a pyramid position. That's both legs are extended, yet they're stepped apart. Let's inhale, come on up to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Again, flowing with the breath. Big inhale, big exhale. Keep a little bend in that front knee to protect the hamstring still. All right, let's do two more like this. Big breath in and exhale. And one more time. Big breath in and exhale. Actually, let's inhale, come to standing again. Inhale, exhale, release the arms here. Go ahead, bring those hands together at the back. If you can, interlace your fingers. Okay, and then open up the chest by squeezing the arms together at the back. And then from here, let's fold forward, reaching long with the chest. Okay, nice long upper body. Good. And as we fold against this front leg, lift those arms up again, open up those shoulders a bit more. Nice massage through the shoulders and the back of the neck. All right, relax the arms a bit, bend through this front leg, and take a big step in to the other front leg, okay? Inhale right here, and as we exhale, let's straighten through the legs and fold. Good.
All right, we're going to release the arms. Release the arms and roll up to standing. Okay, so tailbone tucked under, shoulders are nice and curled. Good, and come on up to stand. Okay, we're going to use a slow sun salute, still as part of our warm-up, to take us back to a down dog. Okay, let's inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Let's inhale, lift the chest. We're going to exhale and step back, just step back to a plank. All right, so remember, plank pose is synonymous with working your abdominals, all right? The tummies have to be tucked in nice and tight to support the back of the body in this lifted position. And you're looking for a straight line running from your heels up through the hips, all the way through the back to the shoulders, to the top of the head. Nice straight line. Okay, let's take the knees down. That's the modified version. All right, if full plank is too much, you can always do a kneeling plank. Let's bend these elbows, bring the upper body down to the mat. Let's inhale right here into our first little cobra. Okay, later on in the class, we'll take it up to an up dog. If up dog is too stressful on your back, keep it down here in cobra. All right, let's tuck the toes under. Let's lift the hips up, sink those heels down, and here we are in our down dog again. All right, so this time let's lift the right leg up into the air. So our same warm-up sequence, okay? Right leg is up in dog splits. Let's curl forward to a plank crunch. And flowing between these two, dog splits, plank crunch. Dog splits, plank crunch. So, glutes squeeze here, abdominals squeeze there. Glutes and abs. Really using the abs and the core to warm up the whole body. All right, let's do this 2 more times. And 1 more time right here. Squeeze that knee in your plank and hold. Keep crunching, keep crunching, keep crunching. And then step that right foot forward. Okay, leave the back heel lifted for now. We're standing up in our standing crescent. Okay? So the hips are squared facing that way. The same direction as your front knee, right? Let's inhale, lift up a couple of inches. As we exhale, sink down. Nice wide open arms. Big sweeping arms. Nice full breaths. We're still warming up. Big inhale and exhale. Help the body out. Make big sweeping movements so that we make sure everything is all nice and warm. All right, 1 more time like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Let's sink the back heel down perpendicular to the front. Okay, so back foot perpendicular to front foot. Let's lengthen out this front leg. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, let's take them behind us. Hands come together like before. And this time, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back, opening up through the chest. And nice massage through the shoulders and the top of the neck. So from here, we're going to forward fold. Nice and easy. Forward fold along this front leg. And then if you can, lift those arms to keep that chest opening going. Squeezing through the shoulders. Good. Now, if you can, relax the arms a bit. Release the arms if you have to. Okay, bend through that front knee and a big step in to that front foot. Let's lengthen through these legs. Keep a little micro bend in your knees to protect the hamstrings. Release the hands, and then let's roll it up to standing. So curling all the way up to standing. And here we are in mountain pose. Okay, we're taking it into some sun salutes. Pretty fast flowing vinyasa and adding on some challenging poses. Okay, so here we go. Take it in stages, do what you can. Only work your edge. Okay, if something's uncomfortable, take it back to where you are comfortable. All right, so starting off in mountain pose then, feet are hip distance apart. Let's take a big breath in. And as we exhale, swan dive forward. I like a swan dive with the arms going out wide. I find that's less stressful on the back than a forward fold with the arms going in front, but your choice. Okay, fingertips to the mat. Let's inhale, lift the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to step or jump back to plank. Okay, so modified or full, your choice. Modified is stepping back to plank. Full version, a little bit of a jump. Okay, and right here, like we did before in the warm-up, knees, chest, and chin, or you can do a lower plank with the elbows in nice and close. And then here, cobra or up dog, okay? You choose, depending on your back, how you feel, whether you can do cobra today or whether you can do up dog, all right? We can add a little lower plank push-up right here before we go into down dog. That's a little extra strength building there for you. All right, do that as long as you can. If it gets too much, then later on you just lift up to down dog when we do the little lower plank push-up, your choice. All right, here we go. Let's lift the left leg up into the air in dog splits. Again, it doesn't matter where that leg goes to. You're just lifting up to dog splits. Hips are square to the mat. All right, we're going to bring that left leg in. So step that left leg in, so we're in a lunge like we were before in the warm-up. But we're grounding the back heel into the floor straight away this time, so the feet are perpendicular. We're inhaling up and opening up into Warrior Two. Okay, I'm going to back you for this first one so you can see what's going on. Okay, so in Warrior Two, shoulders stacked over the hips, and the shoulders are relaxed and down, right? Not up here over the ears. Nice strong arms, reaching those fingertips out, lifting up even through your triceps. Okay, tummy's in nice and tight, and as always, that knee is not out over the toes. Okay, it's over your heel. Tummies are in nice and tight, nice strong, Warrior Two. Let's take it into side angle. So for side angle, your left hand is going to come down to rest on your thigh, and your top arm reaches up and over. If you can, reach down to the ground and still keep this shoulder open, then go ahead, reach down to the ground, your choice. Okay, side angle, really reaching the right fingertips as far away as you can. Good, let's come on up. We're taking it into reverse angle. So the right hand now comes down to this extended leg. Let's rest on the thigh or the calf, stay away from the knee. Top arm now reaching up and over. Meantime, you keep those legs in your Warrior Two lunge. Good. We're going to flow between these two now. All right, so inhale through the center. Exhale in your side angle. Choose your arms. Inhale through the center. Exhale in your reverse angle. And let's flow like that. Exhale on the stretch. Inhale through the center. Exhale on the stretch. Tummies are in nice and tight, supporting this upper body in this flow here. Let's have one more time each side. Side angle and reverse angle. Now side angle, you're going to take it back and hold. If you can, release that bottom arm and push it in the opposite direction to the top arm. Tummies are in nice and tight. All abdominal strength going on here. All right, let's do the same on the other side. So come on up. Holding your reverse angle again, using this bottom hand for support or pushing it out in the opposite direction. Okay, upper body stays lifted, still lunging in that leg. Let's inhale through the center. We're going to come on down to our lunge, lift the back heel up. Step back to plank or lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin are lower plank, elbows are in nice and close. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up if you want, and down dog. All right, working the other side then. So right leg lifts. Just a simple dog splits, just holding it here. Nice strong legs, push the heels away. The heel of each leg, yeah? The heel of the standing leg pushes into the mat. The heel of the lifted leg just pushes away. Now let's step that right leg forward into our lunge. Ground the back heel into the floor. Let's inhale up to a Warrior Two. Open up the arms. Okay, remember our form in Warrior Two. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Arms nice and wide. Looking out over that right arm. Okay? This right knee in our lunge is open as well. Good. All right, so do whatever little adjustments you need to do. Tummy's in nice and tight. Lift up through those triceps. It's difficult to work the triceps, okay? Make them work. All right, let's take it into a side angle. So your right arm is coming to rest on your front thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. So remember, don't slouch down on the shoulders, okay? Keep the head, the neck, and the shoulders lifted and nice and loose. If you want to take this bottom hand down, go ahead. But as I was saying before, if when you reach that bottom hand to the mat, all of a sudden you find you curl over, you've gone too far too soon, okay? Come and bring it back up to give yourself the space to open that top shoulder. That's the more important part. All right, doesn't matter where this bottom hand goes. All right, really reaching away then in side angle. Abdominals have to be engaged to support the upper body here. Let's inhale up through the center.
We're taking it into reverse angle now. So the left hand comes down to this long leg, and the top arm reaches up and over to the back. Okay, maintain the lunge on those legs, and make sure this top shoulder stays open. Good. All right, and stay away from the knee, okay? Try and rest either on your thigh or your calf, not so much on the knee. I don't think it wants to be pressed on from funny angles. All right, let's flow between these two. So inhale in the center, exhale on your stretch. Inhale in the center, exhale, reverse angle. Okay, inhale, side angle, choose whichever one you need to do. Exhale, reverse angle. Inhale, exhale, really reach those fingertips. Engage through the abdominals to support you in this flow. Okay, this time we're going to take it into side angle, and we're going to hold, either resting your bottom arm on the thigh or pushing it in the opposite direction to your front arm. Okay, all core strength supporting the upper body here. Okay, the legs are busy in their lunge, so it has to be the core supporting the upper body here. Let's inhale, come on up, leave the legs in the lunge. Exhale, let's do the opposite. So reverse angle with or without support from that bottom hand. Good. Good. Inhale here. As we exhale, let's come on out. We're taking it into our lunge. Stepping back to plank or lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin or lowered plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Single heels. Let's bend through the knees and step or jump into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over those legs. Inhale, come on up to standing. We're going to exhale and sit down in awkward chair. So the hips go way back, tummy's in nice and tight. The toes are loose, right? The toes can dance if they want. So the weight is mostly on your heels. All right, so inhale right here in awkward chair. As you exhale, bring the hands together in front of the chest and twist to one side. Get that elbow across to the outside of your knee. So I have my right elbow to the outside of my left knee. We're going to inhale through the center. Exhale, twist the other way. And flow like that. Inhale through the center. Exhale and twist. Inhale through the center. Exhale and twist. Inhale and exhale. One more time, blasting through the obliques here, guys. Exhale, inhale to the center and hold. And exhale, forward fold, lengthen through those legs. Ooh, the quads really feel that. Let's inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up or straight into your down dog. Sink those heels. So let's lift the left leg again. All right, but this time, instead of a straight leg, dog splits, we're gonna bend that lifted knee and turn to your left. So open up that left hip, look underneath your left arm. Squeeze through the glutes on the left side and lift up through the hips on the standing side, okay? Square back to the center and step that left leg forward. All right, ground the back heel into the floor. We're inhaling up this time for a warrior one. All right, so warrior one, back heel is down, perpendicular to the front heel. Nice bend in that front knee. Let's reach these arms up nice and strong. If it's all too much for you, concentrate on the legs. Okay, but if you're powering on through this half hour, let's use the arms as well. Okay, we're gonna reach the upper body forward on the diagonal. So, like you have a straight line, running from your fingertips down the back of the body to that back heel. All right, we're gonna inhale to stand, exhale, reach on the diagonal. Just flowing with the breath for a bit brings the focus back to the breath, okay? Sometimes in challenging poses, we tend to get, our breath gets short and quick, right? So it's good to bring the focus back every now and then. All right, inhale here, exhale, and reach on this diagonal. Hold it right here. Keep reaching. Now we're going to open up the arms in airplane arms. Walk that back foot up and fly in balancing warrior. Sorry, I had to maneuver to avoid the plant. All right, so into balancing warrior. parallel with the floor. If you can, reach those arms forward, but you can keep airplane arms if you like. Good, keep breathing, guys. Whoa. And if you fall, just come back into it. Some days balance is just off, is not the truth. All right, let's inhale here. And as we exhale, bring the fingertips down. Drive that lifted leg up into the air, okay? Standing splits, try and straighten that leg out, doesn't matter where it is. Just straighten it out wherever it is. All right, to come down, bend that standing leg, step back through a lunge, and step back to plank. Or lifted leg plank, knees, chest and chin, or lower plank. Cobra, or up dog. Lower plank push up, and down dog. Right leg lifts, here we go on the other side. Right leg lifts, bend the right knee. Turning to the right side, look underneath your right arm. Squeeze through the glutes on that lifted leg and lift up through the hips on the left leg. Good, let's square back to the center. Stepping that right leg forward into a lunge. Ground the back heel into the floor. Let's inhale, come on up to warrior one. Good, so remember with warrior one, you're trying to square those hips into the same direction as that front knee, okay? Tummy's in nice and tight. Let's flow with our breath right here. Let's inhale and exhale, reach on the diagonal. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, reach on the diagonal. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, diagonal. Let's have one more like this. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, reach on the diagonal. Tummy's in nice and tight. All right, if we're taking it into balancing warrior, then we can start with airplane arms. Starting with airplane arms, walking the back foot in a bit, lifting that back leg parallel with the floor. And once you've found your balance, if you can, reach the arms long in front. So a big breath in here. As we exhale, let's bring the fingertips down. Drive that leg that's already lifted up. Just keep driving it up into the air. And fold the upper body forward. Standing splits. Good. Super strength going on here. And of course, super stretch for the back of the standing leg. And of course, that's a spot of balance. All right, it's a real power pose. To come out, let's bend through our front knee. Step back into a big lunge. And from there, step back to plank or lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up. And down dog. Let's flow through our vinyasa. Bend the knees, step or jump in to the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, sit down in awkward chair. Good, hands come together in front. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale through the center, exhale, twist. So we're not holding it, right? So you really have to try and power in to that twist, okay? Really turn through those obliques, make them work hard. All right, that's the only way you'll see the benefits of tone and improved digestion, which is a great benefit of twisting. One more time each side. Inhale right here and twist, a big deep one. Inhale right here and twist. Now inhale and hold. Sit down deeper in your awkward chair if you can. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank with elbows in nice and close, please. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up. And down dog. Sink that back heel down. Let's lift the left leg into the air. Okay, tummy's in nice and tight, right? Supporting that lower back. Let's isolate the whole body except this lifted leg. We're gonna, with control, drop it out to the left side. Now we're gonna shift forward to plank. Try and keep it lifted. Keep it lifted. And back to down dog. Lift that left leg up and step it forward. Now we're gonna ground the back heel into the floor perpendicular to the front, but this time
time, lengthen through this front leg. This is our pyramid legs. Good. Let's inhale right here. Exhale, fold forward along the leg. Okay, it doesn't matter where those fingertips reach, but what you would like to do is inhale, make a little space between the upper body and this leg, and then when you exhale, try and reach the upper body as long as you can. It's not so much about folding forward, it's trying to keep the upper body long, lengthened. Okay, fingertips to the mat if you can. All right, let's flow with the breath here in pyramid. Legs are wide apart, so I don't so much mind forward fold with long arms in front like this, because the legs wide apart like this support the back. So this doesn't bother my back, but if it bothers yours, use the swan dive arms. That would be a little less stressful. All right, so we're inhaling on the way up, and we're exhaling as we fold forward. So last time right here, we're going to inhale to stand, but this time as we exhale, let's have our airplane arms again out wide, and just fold halfway. All right, we're taking it into triangle from here. So to start, the left hand is going to come and rest on your shin or on the mat, wherever you reach, and your right arm, right shoulder opens up, right arm reaches up, okay? So remember, just like the side angle, if you come to reach this left hand to the floor and you fold forward, you've gone too far. Better to come on up this leg, and you're able to open up that right arm, okay? So in triangle, imagine you have a pane of glass in front of you, a pane of glass behind you, and you're sandwiched in the middle, okay? Tummy's in nice and tight, always supporting that upper body in something like triangle. Let's inhale here. As we exhale, let's hover over our front leg with our triangle arms, okay? All the time, the core is working here, all right? All back and abs supporting the upper body right here in our airplane arms. So for twisting triangle now, the right hand is going to come down. So a twisting triangle is a very, very tight twist, and you might need to step that back foot in an inch or so, which is fine. Okay, so now the right hand or fingertips are coming to the mat on the inside or the outside of that front leg. Okay, you choose what you're able to do. And you're sinking the right shoulder under as you open up the left arm. Good. Oh, really, in twisting triangle, you can actually open up the chest a little wider. In triangle, we're looking to just go straight up. In twisting triangle, you can really open up a bit more. It makes the twist even deeper. Twists are great for aiding digestion and massaging out through the internal organs in the torso. So let's take a big breath in here, and now we're going to get tricky. Exhale, come back to your airplane arms. Okay, and we're going to flow between those two. So triangle and twisting triangle. Starting with triangle, left hand comes down, right arm opens up. In triangle, just briefly, come on back through airplane. Twisting triangle, just briefly, back to airplane. Tuck the tummies in nice and tight. They'll help support you and help stop you wobbling around as you do this little flow. It's pretty tricky. Let's have one more time. Airplane, triangle, airplane, twisting triangle. Good. Let's bring those hands down. Back to our lunge. We're stepping back to plank or lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lowered plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up. And down dog. Sink those heels down. Let's lift the right leg up into the air. So we are isolating the body, remember? And we're letting that right leg drop out to the right side. And then we're shifting forward into more of a plank. Keeping the right leg lifted, working the outer part of the thigh. Let's come on back up to our dog splits and step that right leg forward. Ground the back heel into the floor and lengthen through that front leg. Oh, sorry to tell you guys, but my stopwatch disappeared. So it might be a little power, more than half hour. Okay, so right here in our pyramid, let's flow with the breath. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. So it's nice to focus on the breath again, right? Catch your breath after those challenging moves. So this time, let's exhale halfway. Exhale, hover over that front leg in our airplane arms. Engage the abdominals.
let's start with triangles. So right hand goes down, either your shin or the mat, wherever you reach. Open up that left arm, straight up. Remember, you're sandwiched in between two panes of glass. You don't want to smash the glass by falling forward or falling backwards. Try and stay sandwiched in between those two pieces of glass. Good. Open up that left hip, tuck the right hip under. So a big breath in right here. Let's exhale through our airplane arms. Good. And a big breath in. Taking it into our twisting triangle. So this time the left hand comes down, opening up the right. Squeeze those abdominals, right? It's a tight twist, but go ahead and squeeze the abdominals hard. Make them work hard. All right, that way you get the benefits even better. All right, let's come back to our airplane, and now we're going to do our flowing triangle, twisting triangle. All right, so here we go. Inhale up. Actually, no, sorry. Exhale into your triangle. Inhale through the center. Exhale into twisting triangle. Inhale through the center. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right here in airplane arms. Let's take those hands down. Bend through that front knee. Lift the back heel up. And step back to plank. Or lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up. And a down dog. Sink those heels. Let's bend through the knees and flow. Step or jump in to the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, come on up. Sit down in awkward chair. You knew it was going to happen. Good. Way back. Oh, the quads, the glutes, everything in the legs are working right here. Let's bring the hands together in prayer. Twist to the left. Inhale through the center. Twist to the right. Inhale. Come on. Isolate that upper body and really make it work. Let's inhale through the center and twist. Inhale through the center. Whoops, sorry. And exhale in the twist. One more time each side. Good. If you lose your balance, come back into it. Don't use that as an excuse. Inhale right here. Let's sit down in our awkward chair. Big breath in. And as we exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. This is your last. Knees, chest, and chin are lowered plank. Cobra or up dog. Lowered plank push up. Down dog. Just shift forward back into your plank. We're taking it into side balancing plank to finish off. Well, side balancing plank and a wild thing. Okay? So here we are in plank. Side balancing plank. Take your outside of your left foot down. Stack your right leg on top. That's the full version, guys. Modified, your bottom knee can be down or your top leg can be stacked and stepped in front. All right, you choose, but try a side balancing plank right here. Powering it through right to the end, guys. Tummy's in nice and tight. Lift up. Work those obliques on the bottom side. Let's touch the big toe just behind. Drive the hips up and open up that right arm and the right shoulder, the whole chest and upper body in wild thing. Good, big breath in and exhale, come on back. Okay, allied. This is your last, knees, chest and chin or lower plank. I miscounted. Yogis don't, right? Inhale to cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up, down dog, shift forward to plank, and side balancing plank on your right side. So outside of the right foot goes down, left leg stacks on top, lift up through those obliques, squeeze through those obliques. Okay, nice and strong. Choose your modified version if you're doing a modified version. If you're doing full though, let's take the top toe just behind, drive the hips up first, and open up through the chest and upper body. And a big breath in. And as we exhale, let's come back to plank. Let's take the knees down, shoot the hips back, and ease back into child's pose. That's your reward, okay guys? That was hard work. So child's pose is really very restful, very nurturing and relaxing, particularly for the lower back. So let's just hang out here in child's pose, take some nice deep breaths for a bit.